This really just goes on and on, doesn't it? Okay, maybe it's about time I tell you what this is. And oh, there's what it is. Dig Dug Digging Strike. Get it? DS? Because it's Dig Dug for the DS? So, when I was younger, I really liked Dig Dug, the old Namco arcade game where a little guy drills through the dirt and pumps up Figars and Pukas to kill him. So then one day, I saw this game in a store, and I bought it, because I thought, hey, Dig Dug. And as it turns out, this is something of a... Oh, it's... See? Blow up a puka just like that. Okay, no you don't. Oh wait, is there no way to skip through this? Wow. No, I must be missing something. Yeah, there really is no way to skip through this opening. You can make the individual scenes go faster, but there's no button to just skip it. I guess they want us to be as annoyed with Mr. Driller as old Taizo. So yeah, you see, it turns out that in Namco's, I guess, reboot of Dig Dug on the DS, the guy from the original Dig Dug is really now a gruff, middle-aged man named Taizo Hori, who is angry at the success of his son, Mr. Driller, who, you know, his name is Susumu. Mr. Driller being another character that was in some video games. And I've never heard anyone acknowledge that this game exists. Ever. Like, I don't think there was any long play of it on YouTube. Now, I might be going crazy, or somebody could beat me to it before this video is uploaded in like a couple years. Also, why is this house shaped like a puka? Aren't those, you know, the things that he kills? That's pretty macabre there, Taizo. As you can see, there's my file. WR, I guess. Whoa, I spent 10 hours on this game? Huh, in any case, I never finished it. And that probably isn't going to change today, but I want to at least see what it was I spent all this time on those years ago. Name? Well, there isn't enough letters for mackerel phones, but where's lower space? Lower space, what am I saying? Lower case. There probably isn't one, that's fine. Unless, oh no, BS is backspace. It also means something else. Collection, eh? Back when I first played this, I was all about getting all the collectibles. Oh. Okay, can look at parts. So these are the parts for the block pop? For the double drill. Oh, I get it. Are these, upgrades and we're gonna get the parts for them? Well, clearly the answer is yes. How do we get off this screen, though? Also, there are a ton of these. A jetpack? He gets the ability to fly and manipulate the flow of time? Okay, so we're back at the beginning. Well, in any case, story for us. Because, frankly, I'm interested in this. We need more video games where the main character is a gruff, middle-aged guy. A small island? Okay. This must be the capital of Polynesia. I don't think it'll skip through the text boxes automatically anymore. So,
This is it. I am Taizo Hori, Susumu's father, and honorary chairman of the Drillers Association.
Dots, as Cryotic would say. Who is this? I've heard the name somewhere.
I'll show these jokers how it's done. Tell me what happened.
Oh, you're the president? You're pretty dramatic looking. Hello, Taizo. I'm the president of Horinija. I'll give you the details. Pac-Man. Horinija is composed of a group of islands. A great number of valuable fossils are buried beneath. We sent drilling teams around the island to excavate. But they awakened monsters that were asleep beneath the surface. That's a lot of pukas. We need you to take care of these monsters.
That's it. It'll be a piece of cake. Leave it to me.
Are you sure you can handle it?
Of course. Haven't you heard how I took care of the Dig Dug incident?
I vaguely remember something about that.
Monsters appeared from below the surface.
Really? I know how to play Dig Dug. This is like giving us a tutorial on how to play Pac-Man. We know. On the subject of that, I suspect that Dig Dug and Pac-Man might be in the same continuity, because pukas have appeared in a bunch of Pac-Man games. Like, there was a giant puka that was Pac-Man's friend in Pac-Man World 1, and in Pac-Man World 2, much tinier pukas are enemies, and they just explode on their own. You don't need to inflate them at all. In fact, they seem to have evolved exploding as some kind of natural defense mechanism, which seems very evolutionarily disadvantageous. Like, dying couldn't possibly increase your chances of reproduction, but whatever. Alright, the Dig Dug incident. This was the horror that occurred all those years ago. I guess something I never realized when I was a kid was, sort of how funny this is. If I remember right, there was also a Mr. Driller game on DS. Note how the score goes up when you dig through the sand. When I played Dig Dug, I'd always try and max my score out by doing that. I don't think there's an ending to Dig Dug, though. Okay, Puka. Puka, there we go. But yeah, there was this Mr. Driller game on DS that I think used the same character models and personalities and stuff. So, anyway, so these old bureaucrats are impressed at Taizo's story. That sounds just like what's happening now.
You'll see. I'm the best man for this job.
So you will take care of these monsters for us?
You bet. I'll round them up in no time.
He's gone already. Okay, I suppose this'll be the... Well, yeah, I know. Hold on, are they giving a tutorial for Dig Dug and then another tutorial for Dig Dug? Although, this game's play, differs quite a lot from the original Dig Dug, if I recall. Okay. You see, what I'm not sure I knew when I played this game years ago is that we might say this is the third installment of the Dig Dug trilogy. There was Dig Dug and Dig Dug 2, another arcade game. And Dig Dug 2 was all about driving pillars into the ground to break islands apart. So the story went, Taizo was on vacation when suddenly the islands he was on began being overrun with monsters. I suppose they don't address the moral conundrum of the fact that he's by causing these island collapses, destroying the tropical paradise he's visiting, but, So, like, at what cost is he taking out these enemies? You know? Because he's destroying the islands. And I guess something like that's going on here. I mean, wow, huh? I guess really it was a pretty morally ambiguous story. So B button uses items. Now this is something I did not remember. There are also weapon parts and fossil fragments buried beneath the surface. Ah, yes, these were the collectibles. I think. Probably. 9 out of 10 chance. Oh, see, there's one. Items gained during the game can be viewed in collection mode. Yeah. Oh, so there'll be a nice surprise. Maybe you get the true ending if you get all the fossil fragments. A weapon is completed when you collect all its parts. It is then added to the bonus roulette. If the roulette stops on a weapon, you will be able to use that weapon on the next stage. If I remember, there was some kind of bonus item that was like the race car from Rally X. Whoa, that's a strong drill. Now, try to clear all stages. Well, what else would I do? So, there's the big monster on the left there, I suppose. Bet I'm ready? Okay. So yeah, this is like Dig Dug 2. But you see, in Dig Dug 2, you were only on land. There was no, going to the underground to get to the Pukas and the Figars. They were just all on the surface. In fact, you see that flag in the lower right there? I think that flag was also... Oh, hey. Was also in, Rally X. And I guess like the original Dig Dug, the music only plays when you're, moving. Okay. Wow, that's an unpleasant noise that giant monster is making. The issue is it can't escape to the surface, can it? Because, like, it's just going to... Like, the surface is where... Also, a new Figar appeared? That's interesting. Well, we'll just round it out at this hole. I mean, it's not fair. Okay, it's not exploding. Well, I get it. It's because we need to make this spike fall. I mean, that was our whole goal this whole time, wasn't it? I guess I probably should have been focused to begin with on making the spike fall, huh? Wonder if that, Oh, carrot! I get it. It's appeared because it's a root vegetable and we're underground.
Okay, go. There we go.
But why didn't the spike fall all the way? Okay. This is bad. We're trapped in here with a Figar. I was in the underground caves, man, And from the beginning, it was a life or death struggle. The problem is, what if there were valuable fossils in that part of the island we just sank? I mean, we're substantially going to have shrunken the island, the territory of the islands of Horynesia by the end of this, aren't we? Also, it's kind of odd that his name is Hori and the country is Horynesia. I mean, of course it's a coincidence. Probably near Micronesia. Maybe even near that island where Flower, Sun, and Rain is. Or was. I think it exploded or something. So, yeah, this is pretty fun. Or I could see it becoming fun. Now, not like masterpiece level, but, pretty fun. Okay. Do I stop the roulette? Oh, it stops instantly. I figured it'd probably slow down a little, Yeah, see, Taizo, you just got out of Figar hell.
Phew, it's over.
I'm trusting you to handle it, Taizo.
I'll take care of it. Now for the next one.
Dad? Wow, Mr. Driller looks a lot better outside of his pink outfit. Hold on, the dog talks? Okay, looks like he's not home. The drill's gone. And what's with this mark on the map? Oh, they showed that detail earlier. This is reincorporation. I know I should give him a more dog-like voice.
I'm worried. He's getting old.
I can't do that voice, I'm sorry. He's getting older, but he hasn't settled down. A bit. We need to go find him. Let's go see if Dr. Zed knows where your dad is. That's a better dog voice.
Hey, Dr. Zed? Huh?
Okay.
I'm quite worried. You better hurry and find your father.
Yeah, but we're not getting anywhere without a ride.
Here, you can use this to get around. Rumble, 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 rumble.
What's this, Dr. Zed?
This is a prototype helicopter we created to support drill teams. It also has several special capabilities that can be enabled with the proper items.
Cool. Susumu can even fly by himself. Yeah, that idiot. Must be a very simple to control helicopter, I guess.
Well then, let's call it the Horicopter. Take it and go find your father.
Thank you, Dr. Zed. Come on, Poochie. Let's go find Taizo. Oh, you refer to your dad that way? I mean, that's how it is in some families. Enemy jumps? Oh, so the giant monster will jump? Okay.
Can you hear me,
Oh, wait. No, it's not Taizo talking. It's the other guy. It's his kid. Can you hear me, Dad?
Oh, Susumu. What are you doing here?
Well, I just wanted to see you at work. Yeah, it's not because we were worried or anything like that, because, you know, you're getting old.
Oh, I see. Just don't get in the way.
Sure, Dad, but call me if you need anything. Oh, Taizo is like one of those old people who doesn't want to give up their cars or something, even though, you know, he really probably should. Oh boy. Look at those Pukas and Figars asleep underground. Oh, we have a mobile monster on our hands, huh? Okay. So, I think my long-term goal is going... What the heck? Oh, I see. It's a new kind of rock. I suppose my long-term goal is going to be to try and make one of these sides of the island collapse. So that... Well, I was careless. Collapse... So that then I can, What? I couldn't... Huh? I thought the pump struck it. Okay, never mind. One of my long-term goals is to make one side of the island collapse! Oh. Oh, hey, a root vegetable. One side of the island collapse so that the giant thing, the giant monster, is killed. This Figar has claimed enough lives of mine. Thank you very much. There we go, one Puka less. Oh, okay, these rocks, those boulders, I could have gotten like something real good with them, but nothing? Why is that piece of meat there? Figured you'd pick it up or something, you know? All right, now we finish the job. All right. Wait, is this the ship from Xevious? What's that ship called? I don't remember off the top of my head anymore. Hey, Figar. Bye. Oh great, another one of these, like, super unstoppable things. I know how it is. Uh-oh. This is not good. Alright, well, it's stuck in place right there. Gonna crush it! Oh, hey, a fossil. Okay. Didn't they say something about the monster jumping? As far as I can tell, the monster is not jumping. It is not jumped. It is not leapt, even a single time. So I see. When you exit, there's a specific sort of exit point on the surface you're gonna go under. I get it now. So this game is like a union between the systems of, what are they called? Dig Dug and Dig Dug 2. So what does that thing I just grabbed do? Yeah, I think that really is the... Wait, the Hiravalo? Oh, I get it. Wait, are we just starting? We are! Yeah, this is, yeah, it's Xevious. It's like... It's based off of, Are we going to be able to defeat that enemy? Or what's going on? Can we... So I guess we lost that boss fight, but yeah, the name of that was a nod to the name of the ship from Xevious. That Fygar was just in a bad place to begin with. So, what does this mean about the monsters? Does it mean that they're like naturally occurring animals that are just, they live underground and like... Then sometimes they strike them? And what was the Dig Dug incident, do you think? I have to wonder about it myself. I imagine it would be a riveting novel. And probably one of these days someone's gonna base a novel off of the Dig Dug incident. Because, you know, like somebody, or, you know, they don't need to base a novel off of it. I'm sure there's already some, like, famous memoir. Okay, monster's right in position, right where we wanted it. What I'm wondering now is there some way to defeat the monsters without sinking a section of the island? In any case, I get it. So this is really like a metaphor for, say, American, like, incursions into foreign countries where we say we're helping them, but really we destroy their land. Because Dig Dug by the end of this is going to have destroyed hundreds of kilometers, I would think, of islands that belong to the nation of Horynesia. Obviously. I see. This was actually a much more intellectual video game than I gave it credit for. You see, the joke is that I'm applying a critical lens where one was almost certainly not at all intended. And I got 1 up. I'll take a 1 up. I mean, I should have gotten a 3 up, then I would have compensated for all our losses there. So I noticed there's a 3, but oh, I see. So the number next to the star is the stage number. Makes sense. This game doesn't look that long. I really spent 10 hours without finishing it? Look, there's a high-speed enemy. Sure. When a part of the island facing water is sunk by island collapse, the surrounding underground areas will fill with water. Certain enemies will drown in water. Will we drown in water? An air gauge will be displayed when Taizo enters water. Ah, so that's what his suit is for. Well, I mean, I suppose that the suit's also to protect his head from falling debris. 1 life is lost once the gauge reaches 0. Exit water before... Yeah, thanks for explaining. Although I do like that they're making this clear. I'm not sure that the tutorials like this should be mandatory. It should, like, open with, do you want to see this tutorial? And maybe there's a menu you can access the tutorials from later. That's what the auteur inside me says I should do. I've always thought the pukas are kind of cute. Makes me almost feel bad that I'm killing... Is it just like a Nautilus shell racing around? That's pretty surreal, actually. Alright, we'll go in here. Oh, there's some new enemies down here. What are those? They're like moles? I don't know what they are. Whoa, I like these jams, though. I mean, I guess these jams are appropriate enough, right? Because, like... Alright, get it! There we go. Also, what is this thing? Oh, it's an item, I guess? So, judging from the little Pac-Man thing and, like, the other stuff we've seen so far, I'm guessing that, well, yeah, there's the Pac-Man map of the island shaped like Pac-Man. Then there's the stuff from Xevious, the mention I made of the Rally X stuff is in this. I guess this is sort of broadly a whole bunch of old Namco arcade game stuff all in this. Wonder what this item does. Nothing? Does nothing. You see, I'm kind of think it's odd with all the tutorials they didn't mention anything about the spacecraft we can pilot. Although, of course, here it's not a spacecraft. Although, come to think of it, even in the original... Maybe I should not have done that. I should have done that. But come to think of it, maybe even in the original Xevious, it wasn't actually a, spacecraft. Because it only goes on land, the best I can remember. You know, it flies over Earth. It's used to save Earth, which is... See, it's escaping with the meat. Or, like, the meat is well, whatever. I don't know what the significance of the meat is. I want to look around more of these holes before I just sink the island, though. So, what is the significance of taking out these monster bosses is kind of what I'm wondering. Because I sort of feel like that when we take out the monster bosses, are we really doing much of anything, you know? Like, think about it, okay? The monsters are just monsters, right? They don't have, like, a hierarchy. They don't, like, you know, they're not like a government organization or something, right? So which one is this going to knock down if I see what it'll knock off. Okay. How do we get around them, though? Can we get around them on the surface? I think so. Yeah, we can. So, you know, there's a kind of surreal disconnect going on, because when you're on the surface in the side-scrolling segments, you're not on the surface. Oh, hey, one-ups. Oh, I see, that's what the flag is. But you're not on the surface in, like, on the top screen, you know? All right, hey. There we go. Personally, I think there's something almost a little scary about this game. I think it's that, I think it's the fact that there's often moments of silence, which isn't scary, like, sort of a priori, but that's kind of how I feel when games have silence. So I guess we'll just knock down that other blue thing, that other blue, pillar on the top screen there. And when we do, we'll hopefully take out the Nautilus thing. Right? Yeah. Or I know what I really should do. I should take out, this spot here. Right? Yeah, in fact, that is what I'll do. Man, these Figars. So, what are these, like, special gray guardian Figars, do you think? Hey. Wow, we not... The wall wasn't thin enough for us to pierce it with our, special, you know, piercy thing. Alright. Holy crap, it has legs now! The horror. Alright, we just need to wait for it to fall into place. Oh, I think we missed. Maybe? Damn it! That Figar ruined everything! Because it put its body in the way. My fear is that the whole island is going to have to sink. You know? We're gonna have to sink everything. Anyway. Oh, I see. Those little things are like its spawn. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. First of all, I am curious about that spike ball thing. But how can we make more of the island fall? I guess by getting that blue pillar. I mean, what else could I do, right? I think this might make this entire half of the island fall, so we have got to be sure we pull this off while the monster is on the lower half. I mean, it is a high-speed monster. This is a high-speed adventure. It's actually kind of slow. But I guess I do appreciate that after so many decades, Namco would return to Dig Dug and Dig Dug 2 and try to come up with a way to sort of put them together into one, you know, sort of in of itself complete gaming experience. What? Nothing? Nothing? Oh, hey, it's a fossil. But hold on. Nothing? That did nothing? Oh, I see. It's like a dinosaur thing in its... Well, I guess we just have to take out this blue pillar. Seems to me that this is going to be a recipe for trouble for us, like in the grand scheme, in the long run. But sure, whatever. Oh boy, this is going to be a pain. So what is this pillar going to take out? Is it going to take out the smaller part of the island, I guess? Probably Fygar. Always wait till it's up. Until it's up here. Okay, now, take it out, Taser! Color, yes! Dad, we can't use island collapse anymore. Let's head back and what? What are you talking about, son? Why not? Oh wait, hold on. There aren't enough spikes. So that's why I must have never finished the game, huh? Because it's tougher than it initially appears. In this case, though, it was just a bit of bad luck that prevented us from clearing the level. Alright, well, we'll bring this down. Yeah, so far so good. And next, we'll bring that... Oh, didn't quite... A mushroom. I like mushrooms. I ate some just the other day. Although I don't think Dig Dug is probably eating this mushroom. Or, Dig Dug. His name isn't Dig Dug, his name is Taizo Hori. But you see, that's the thing, I always thought his name was Dig Dug. But this game showed me the error of my ways. So we have a very small window of opportunity to use island collapse on this particular part of the map. On part of the island, I mean. I shouldn't talk about it as a map, That's like a euphemism to try and... See, like this bubble. What do you think this bubble does? My theory is that this bubble, I don't know. So, I guess the reason that Mr. Driller is in this is because his... Oh, I guess the bubble might make you breathe? So, I'm curious about this. Is this the Rally X thing? It is! It is! This is like a bunch of different, This is a bunch of different arcade games. What are we trying to do then? I mean, this is not quite as high speed. In what way did all that stuff I just do not qualify as engulfing the Nautilus thing in smoke? The Nautilus shell dinosaur monster. Hey. You ready? Like, see what I just did? How does that not count as engulfing it in smoke? It said we would defeat it if we engulfed it in smoke, right? Did I not just engulf it in smork? Schmork? Flork and then plork? Oh, a puka's pursuing us. Fortunately, that doesn't mean much, it's just a puka. We're gonna play a game of, like, musical chair or something with this guy, but not anymore because we killed him. Really, I guess Taizo must be a tough guy. He's like a miner. Mining is hard work. I mean, he's not actually mining, of course. Wow, why is that monster moving so slow now? Is it because the smoke slowed him down? I guess it is. This shouldn't be too hard now. We just need to wait a minute. These noises are sort of spooky to me. It's kind of atmospheric in like an oddly, I think, creepy way. What? Oh no! Okay, I can't believe I missed that layer like a complete fool. Wow. What was that music? Did something happen? Are the enemies just leaving now? Are they just going after me more because, like, I waited a while? No, I hear the gray Fygar guy right now. Every one of these that escapes to the surface is a few hundred dead, probably. Not really, I mean, I guess... I know I talked about how we're gonna take a lot of square kilometers away from these islands, but really... No! It suddenly sped up right then? Oh, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway, I now see.
Oh, watch out!
Okay, I thought it was gonna run this way. It just seems a little unpredictable to me, this giant monster does. Well, whatever. Why does sometimes... Well, hold on. So, I see. We have a much bigger chunk of the island we can sink with this blue pillar. Also, at this point, I think we've more than made up for the lives lost. Or, the lives we lost. I don't know if this monster crisis has actually killed anyone yet. Although, I suspect the answer is yes. But, you know, I'm not sure. Yeah, we got another Rally X racer thing. So now we just need to clear out this path and take out the high-speed Nautilus dinosaur. Really, how far did I get in this game? I have no clue. Is there more, like, elaborate plot development down the line? I don't know. And maybe nobody knows, because who really has ever heard of this game, right? What? Oh, I was so busy keeping track of the monster's movements that I missed the puka that was right there next to me. There's a lesson in there. The lesson is be observant! There we go. I feel like part of the perspective we're seeing on the bottom screen should have sank too, but I guess not. I need to get a better sense of that, or one of these days Taizo's gonna sink down and die with them. Oh hey, I like the sound of that. Well, that part isn't surprising. Aww. This music is not so good, though. Not as good as the music in the level, when he's moving. Like, I get that by having there be... Oh, hold on, there's our new weapon. Alright, we just need to get... There we go. Perfect speed. That's that cat-like reflexes Mackerel Phones is so famous for. A strange enemy boss has appeared from the sea. Watch out from attacks. Or watch out for attacks. In what way does that differ at all from the bosses so far? Whatever, let's go. Dig around lava to make it flow. Oh wait, I just skipped the tutorial. So you can do that. Huh. Now I admit that enemy boss is pretty strange. But does this mean those sleeping pukas and Figars really are working for it? Anyway, I guess this is one of the volcanic islands that apparently exists in this island. Oh! Okay, I see those lava blocks, I guess, and we're fighting squid. What the heck? Oh! That's some interesting... Oh, I see. For a second I thought I lost a life. So the squid enemies explode into ink. Makes enough sense. Once again, this is some pretty nice music. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm gonna sit down and listen to this song when I, you know, want to think about stuff kind of music. But hey, not all music needs to be. Oh, we're stunned. Okay. Now we just need to keep digging. And there's the gray Figar, who refuses to inflate all the way. And really, what do you... Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, the meat's still there, though. Now, why wasn't there a tutorial explaining what was going on with that meat, you know? There's something I'm wondering about, I'm very curious about, you know? Well, whatever. So, we've got a pretty huge chunk of this island ready for the collapse. You know, of civilization. So, how do we get this blue pillar? The issue is, if I go underground here, I'm gonna sink with them, right? Well, I'm not sure if that's an actual mechanic that's, like, in the game, you know? And I got an extra life anyway, so I guess it's a risk I'll be willing to take! We just need to take out the puka. You know, see, if I build some more tunnels around here, I bet you... Whoa, that was a close one. That this lava here, we're gonna go blaze it! Oh, Darn it. Well, I tried. Really, this is some extremely intense and dangerous work that he does here, isn't it? Like, wow. I guess I never really thought about it before, but Taizo really is a tough guy. Can you imagine the stories he has to tell? I bet he's a great storyteller. But I wonder, since when did Namco decide that Mr. Driller was Taizo Hori's son? Since when did they decide that Dig Dug was named Taizo Hori? Like, for all I know, that could date back to marketing material for the original Dig Dug arcade game. Okay, I should have done it then. All right, the monster, there, the monster's back on this chunk of land now, go! What? Didn't sink? Huh? Oh, I see, we need to get the other pillars too. My bad. I forgot that one. You know, the other one, the huge other one. That one, I forgot that one. Whoa. Okay. That was something. So what are these pillars? Why are they here? Oh hey, a fossil. And who put them here? Was it like... were they put here by the government of the islands? For this kind of crisis? Or was it like... was there some attempted, I don't know, geological survey or something? And... oh god, I shouldn't talk about geological surveys. It'll give me, like, Vietnam flashbacks to, you know. But, anyway. Hey, Gray. You know, Gray guy, I don't think you're so great. I think you're kind of a loser. Make it see! No! Oh, no! Oh, no! So, this isn't gone very well. That did not go as planned. Everything went wrong. And that's the thing about Dig Dug. It's a high-stakes game. Whoa, hold on. Oh, it's close. Well, anyway, I'll be getting this flag, thank you. So... wonder in the Namco canon what the explanation for that flag is. Actually, this is nice the way they set this up so we can easily get the drop on all the squid. I know I screwed up one of those drops. I acknowledge my shortcomings. The issue is, maybe I should have waited to do that, because now I gotta deal with the Gray Fygar, which is going to relentlessly hound me and hunt me across the world, and just generally be a bane to my life and everything I stand for as a person. Whoa, hey, Fygar! That is what the dragons are called, by the way, they're Fygars, if you hadn't gathered by now. There we go. Now we just need to get that other pillar while the monster is on this part of the island, and we'll be good as, something. Oh no! They say to watch out from attacks from this monster, but like... is this monster really going to attack us? Doesn't seem like it. None of these monsters seem particularly belligerent. I mean, of course they hurt us, but like... we are breaking into the places where they live, you know? Whoa! Close is what that was. Whoa! Okay, I was also close. Close to my heart! There we go! Okay. So, that Puka was, like, super killed. That's kind of glorious, honestly. Oh, look, the squids can phase through the soil, too. I wonder how the Pukas and Fygars and stuff do that. I'm not quite sure. Personally, I'm skeptical that that's a, physiologically plausible thing for... Huh? Huh? What? Oh, that's what they're talking about when they talked about attacks from the monster. Okay, I didn't know the monsters could do that. Do they do it at regular intervals, or is it just like luck, or what? Hope it's not just luck. I mean, a lot in life is just luck. Hey, squiddy thing. Come back over here, please. This pillar you just pounded is gonna be the end of you. It's gonna be hypodermic irony. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, hold on. I am an idiot, guys. So this is our last chance, is this little chunk of island right here. Alright. Oh, hey! Like the look of that thing. And this thing. So, hey, Squiddy. Giant Squidman. I'm gonna assume that's your name, is Squidman the Giant. Like there was Andre the Giant, you're Squidman I'm Squishman the Squished. Oh boy. Things just keep going poorly, and the game, like, lingers on the screens of him, like, smushed where he screwed up, you know? Because it wants you to sort of breathe in how much you've screwed up. It wants you to appreciate the magnitude of your failure. So, yeah, I guess, though, at heart, this is the story of an old guy trying to prove to the new generation that he still has it, that, you know, he still sort of has dignity. Not just dignity, but the ability, like, earn dignity. He can do his job, is, whatever this is. And it's not only that, it's also a story of sort of family, you know? Oh, hey, it's perfect. Oh, hey, fossil. Perfect chance right now! Looks like it could probably survive in the ocean, though, right? They said it came from the sea. What do these medals mean? Now that's what I call master timing. Huh? You're in a cave. Underworld people? Huh? I don't remember this. Anyway, they say they're busy. Kirby? Why is that? Hey, Taizo! What are you doing here? The Underworld people know him?
No time for small talk. Don't you know what's happening on the surface?
Not really. Well, I've got things to do. Oh, Taizo warned them they're sinking chunks of the island. They could die. Okay, I guess there really is a, complexity to this story. You know, Taizo is a morally ambiguous figure. In the long run, I expect reconciliation with Susumu and a kind of a complete redemption arc for him, despite his crimes against all the people of these islands. Anyway, I'm going to complete the 5th stage because 5 is a good round number. Hey there, speaking of Susumu. Dad, these ones are flying. Yeah, it said so on the map. But they seem to land so they can rest. Oh.
So we'll just attack when they're resting. Piece of cake.
Let me know if you need help. I'll be up above.
Okay, I've got it all covered.
That is a rather intimidating monster roar, I think. Oh, hey, there are Figars prowling the surface now. You see, if this were, Dig Dug 2, it'd be a lot harder. Anyway, so here's an island where it rests, so we just need to make this part of the island sink down. The issue is it already moved, though. Oh, water. I bet that works similarly to some other things we've seen so far. Also, there are bat enemies now? Really? How does that work in like the... Well, I get it, because it's like we're in a cave. Wow, that Figar is going to be like... Oh, it didn't quite drown. It just had difficulty breathing for a little while. So what are the screwdrivers? Are those the parts of the machines they want us to get? Or that we also want to get? Not only they want us to get them? Did Professor Zed build those machines? Or... I don't know. You see, this raises a lot of questions, and I feel like maybe if I played all the Mr. Driller games, I would know Dr. Zed and all these other beloved Dig Dug characters. Anyway. So, the medals at the end of the stages. I first thought they were only for time, but then I noticed that you get different medals. So, like, for example, there's a... Hey, Puka. For example, there's a medal that's like, had a puka on it. So I thought, oh, that's the defeating enemies medal. But then, why was it, like, not gold? Didn't I defeat all the enemies? I guess I might not have, honestly. You know, now we can only wait. Yup. Let's get out of here. So where else does the monster land? Oh, right here's a likely spot. So we'll take out this half, and then we'll go for the other half, and a pretty large chunk of the island will be lost. You know, there's no getting around that! I'm sorry? Man, they really do just try to rub in our failures, you know? They don't downplay them. But I guess now that I think about it, it does make sense that there would be, Wow, this actually took out a lot! But I guess it does sort of make sense that, when you get down to it, that there would be bats in underground caves. Bats like those kind of places, you know? Hey, what does this screwdriver do? Oh, this is the horticopter. Okay. Oh! So there's a valuable bit of strategy right here then, huh? Well, I don't think we really have much use for this here, do we? So, I'm trying to look around here. Where could the monster land? Yeah, these stakes look like they're all in the positions I want them to be in. Whoa! But maybe this one could change? Yeah. You didn't change it, though. There we go. I see, I needed to tap the button a little more enthusiastically. Did we crash into the monster? I went ahead and touched it because I thought we were above it, but I'm not sure anymore. I think we crashed into the monster. Into Batty. I wonder if every one of these monsters has its own name, you know? I bet you they do. Oh hey, that bat's gonna complicate things for us. You know, you could say it's driving me batty. I could think that I batted that one out of the park. Anyway, so now I just need to wait for it to roost on this part of the island and then get the other blue thing. Spike. Are they spikes? Are they pillars? I don't know. I assume they were originally put here as part of some kind of, like, you know, geological survey or something that was being conducted, but it was like abandoned by the islands, or maybe it was left here by the National Park Service of these islands. I suppose the whoa, oh. I get it. Every one of the orange ones, like, lets us use a different vehicle. I get it now. They're really generous with these one-ups. You think it's gonna get really tough later on? I could see how this gameplay formula could end up getting really quite difficult. I guess I need to drill through all the vertical walls, you know. The pillars can't fall through those. Why can they fall through the thin horizontal walls, but not the vertical ones? I don't know. Maybe it's because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what explanation there could be for that. Now I just gotta wait here. Yup. Just gotta wait here till, you know, that giant bat thing gets here and roosts. Yup. Yup, here. There it is. Roosting over there. I admit it is a tempting target, but if I go over there, I'll have to do a whole bunch of drilling before— whoa! No, you don't! Okay, it's gonna land over here. We'll take out the Gray Fygar with the same blow! What? There's another Gray Fygar, too! Oh no, I could have sworn. Well, we're just gonna have to wait longer, I guess. This is gonna take too long. Let's go to a new part of the island, I guess. So, on every level, are there several different rubrics they're grading you on that can determine what medals you get? And who's giving him the medals? Is it the president? It might be the president of, what's it called? Heronesia? Hold on, it's returning to this part of the island. Oh, criminy, I'm not sure I can get... Yeah, I don't think I can get around it, though. Yeah, I don't think I can get around it. Oh, okay. You know, I think this just goes to show I should just be patient and wait. Right? This isn't a very fast-paced game, I must say. It's about long-term, careful investment. I guess while I'm... Oh, hey, hold on, here it goes. So now it's going back up this way, I think. Yeah, to get this one, I'd have to take, like, 3 pillars out. There's no way I'm gonna do that in time. Or spikes out, or whatever they call them. I don't think there are any more monsters on the surface, so you know what? I say I'll just wait over here. It will come over here eventually. It has to. I mean, if it carries on its pattern here. I guess the main question is, in what way are these animals dangerous to people? Like, nobody lives on these islands. Or I know, they said they were drilling up fossils, right? I bet what they really mean is that, yeah, I get it now. These spikes were put here by the teams drilling up the fossils. Now, I don't know what exactly role these spikes could have played in it. I want to say they might have been used to stabilize the soil or something, but that doesn't quite make sense. You know, it doesn't really add up quite, that explanation. Because they seem to just make everything less stable, actually. Alright, goodbye, Gray Fygars! Well, whatever. I suppose it would make it more dangerous for the workers on this island to work here, the presence of these monsters, right? By the way, if you're wondering why I give Taizo such a gruff voice, it's because if I remember right, in that DS Mr. Driller game I had, he spoke with that voice. That one had voice acting. Maybe there's actually this entire complex Dig Dug series I'm just totally unaware of. Like the underground people have appeared before. Well, oh, look at that special weapon. I didn't get it. In any case, the question remains, will I finish this right now and do a let's play of it? I don't think so. Well, that's there's a sample for you of Dig Dug Digging Strike. A game that nobody remembers, but which is pretty good. You know, at least a 3-star effort. 6 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10. I do like the whole unorthodoxy of its premise and of Namco returning to, after years, to old arcade games and fleshing them out more. I guess this kind of does for Dig Dug what something like Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness does for Pac-Man. I must say, I have a soft spot for Namco. Though, I've never actually played any of the Tales games. Those are Namco, right? This has been Mackerel Phones.